Have you ever been told by either family or friends that your cat seems a lot like you? This person or persons, they can see a bit of your very own personality in your cat. So that obviously begs the question, today's topic question, is it possible for a cat to take on the personality of their owner? For your cat in some ways to become you? Even perhaps drop a bit of their former personality and become a bit overhauled, simply by being around you. The Great Feline Makeover. In this material, we'll talk about personalities, and if being that wonderful and loving owner can perhaps transform your cat into the feline version of you. Interesting topic, fun topic, and I've got you covered. Stay tuned. If you are a regular of this channel, Senior Cat Wellness, you'll know that I've covered just about everything under the sun, or so it seems. I've either mentioned certain topics many times, either covered them in passing, or dedicated an entire video about the topic. And feline personality somewhat meshing with your own personality, I'm pretty confident that it's a road I've traveled before, at least to some degree. However, I'm back again, as you can see, because this topic, it's a good one. A bit of a mysterious one, perhaps, at least from my perspective, to some extent. I talk a lot about cats being independent and how they can be a bit of a tough nut to crack at times when it comes to getting a feline to sort of gel with your own standards and rules within your very own home environment. However, what about your cat as a whole? Is it possible to totally transform your cat simply by going about your day and just living your life? I'm here to tell you that I believe it's very possible. As an example, we can all relate to, at least I would think so, either directly or indirectly. Let's call it big brother, big sister, little sister. The younger one idolizes the older sibling. They want to be like big bro or big sis, even to the point where they start to walk and talk the same way, dress the same way. And when big bro or sis gets into trouble, the younger could follow suit, simply because little bro or sis wants to be cool. When I was coming up, this was a common theme, especially in television commercials. I think we all know the summary. Be careful of what you do and what you say, because your influence, positive and negative, can have an impact on your younger brother or sister. Well, that example as a whole, it brings us back to today's topic. Your cat is watching you, not only what you do, but how you behave, what you want from them, what is good for them in your view. It's a combination of watching you coupled with the rules of your home, the rules that you've set. Cats, most cats at least, they're quick to learn that crime does not pay in the home. Felines, they don't understand right and wrong, at least not in the truest sense of the definition the way we do, but they do understand what puts them in good standing and what does not. Cats are molded and shaped. It can be subtle, but they can learn to conform, and over time, a cat's personality will in fact change. With respect to our topic, the best way to view a personality shift involves the cat in question having a bit of a past life, a life in a different home with different owners, different experiences, or perhaps a life on the streets, no owners at all, no guidelines, no rules, a true feral that is now in the process, likely the difficult process of being reformed, the before and after snapshot. Every detail will be unique, given that every situation is unique, but the best way to follow the process of a morphing personality would involve a stark before and after. Another example to go along with the older brother and sister angle is school. Young people, peer pressure, life in your teens. Fair to say that we've all been there. The cool kids are doing this and that. Well, if you're on the outside looking in, it can be easy, especially at that age, to do what gets the attention, even if it means doing something you know doesn't mesh with who you really are. And while your cat taking on your personality hopefully won't involve the potential dark roads of peer pressure, the baseline is still very much the same. It's all about influence, becoming a product of your environment. As a cat owner, owner of multiple cats, many cats over the years, I can tell you that my cats, well, they're pretty much different aspects of my very own personality. I'm cool and chill and take life as it comes, the way I walk, the way I talk, even my humor. My cat sees it all the time, taking in the entire picture for many years. They've slowly become different versions of me. They know who I am, and they also know what I expect of them. They live in their own way, the way I live. I've noticed that my cats have not only taken on various aspects of my own very own personality, but they match me oftentimes emotionally in my personal view, and this is simply based on my own personal experience. My cats match my personality because I've taken the time to form a loyal and trusting bond with them. I give love and I receive it in return. My personal interactions with them over time have shaped their personalities to match mine, at least on some level. My cats trust me, and I think to make me proud and also to protect their own interests, they play on what they think I want to see. So much so to the point where they've sort of become the part, they've become the role almost like an actor. After a while, that person can't tell the difference between the act and reality. I say that because as I've mentioned in prior videos, felines are always looking out for what? Number one, doing whatever they need to do in order to make sure their own essentials are met. And meshing with the personality of their owner, it really doesn't get much more secure than that. It's the safe play, it's the smart play. I know everyone will have their very own story when it comes to this topic, and some transformations, let's call them, will be more obvious than others. But just like we can have influences, both positive and negative, we can do the same when it comes to our pets. How your cat behaves, your cat's baseline personality, especially after many years of ownership, it's a reflection of the bond. If a stranger were to walk up and say, "Hey, how are things going with your cat?" that person, just by watching you with your pet, could get a nice snapshot of the relationship. Behaved cats, felines that are really no trouble at all, I'd say that 95% of the time they're a direct reflection of their owners. Owners that are no trouble, I think it's safe to say, probably own cats that are no trouble. In order to have peace in the home, you must be the example of that peace. Sweet and gentle cats, they usually belong to what? Sweet and gentle people. Not a guarantee, of course, but it's probably a safe bet. Cats will behave how they need to behave based on their environment. They'll be defensive in a hostile environment, and they'll also be content and relaxed in a peaceful setting. The world that you create and how you live in it, the way your cat responds will often be a direct response to that environment and to you. So, treat your cat with love and respect, and you'll likely get it in return, eventually to the point where your cat has taken on your very own personality. To the audience of Senior Cat Wellness, you are up. It's your turn to bat. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with my take on this topic? Do you think I provided a few sound examples to gel with my overall conclusions? Or do you have an entirely different opinion? Are they just people and cats just cats, and there's no way your personality could ever rub off on your pet? Your thoughts, your opinions, your hot takes, as the cool kids like to say, that comment section. As always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.